what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jamie if you're new here, and it's another grocery haul day again. Hit up Sam's Club, Walmart, and good old HEB, and I actually did stop over at Dollar Tree as well. So I'm going to also share with you the meal plan for the week, so let me turn you around and show you what we picked up. All right, as always, first up is HEB. So we got quite a decent size haul here. So here is just an overview of everything. And we ended up spending, after taxes, was $171.02, and I saved $7.08. Again, I did not do their meal deal. It wasn't anything that I was interested in doing, so you won't be seeing any of that. But as always, we're going to go ahead and start with the meat. And we're going to start down here. So I picked up these boneless pork chops. I got these for $7.20. These are like some really nice thick pork chops, and I know one of the meal plans that we have is going to be the slow cooker pork chops. It's one of Nicole's recipes, so that's what I had gotten this for. I had also grabbed one of these. These are actually salmon burgers. HEB's Fish Market. It's the Creole Atlantic Salmon and Crawfish Burger. This sounds so freaking good. So one of these is 390 calories and 28 grams of protein, 1 fiber, 24 fat. I thought this would be a really nice lunch option for TJ and I one day, so I'm not sure that Megan or Charlotte would even be interested in anything like this. So that's why I'm making this for lunch one day for us. Picked up some honey ham, you know, obviously sandwiches, and we've got some sliders on plan. So at some point, I don't know when, but anyway, so I just had to get some more ham, and I also got some uncured hard salami. I guess we'll just keep going this direction since we're kind of already going this way anyway. So I got some more of the chocolate rice cakes. Had to get my legendary chips. I got the mint Oreos, mainly, well, obviously just because it's, you know, something fun to have. I decided that I wanted to change up like some of our Ninja Creamies, just kind of experiment with some other add-ins, and so the mint Oreos just sounded like a really good idea. Coming back here, I picked up, this is the Zero Sugar, the Tropical 7-Up. TJ and I, we really like this one. Megan, I don't know if Megan tried this, and I don't know what Charlotte thinks of it, but anyway, we really like it. So I grabbed one of those. I think this was like still $5 over at the store. Okay, and then the other one that I had gotten was the Zero Sugar Wild Cherry Pepsi. So I just got one of those. I got some of the sparkling waters. The last time we got it, you tried it?
Yes, I did.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So new update. Charlotte said she did like this one, so awesome. Okay, so I picked up some of the sparkling waters from HEB. So I got 6 of them here. I got the flavors in the cranberry, raspberry, lime, tropical. I got a cherry back there, a peach. I've been like really on a peach kick lately. I don't know. And a cherry. All good flavors. So a couple people in the program had talked about like the Drizzlicious before. I know Nicole has anyway. But anyway, they're just little mini rice cakes that's got like a little sweet stuff on them. And they're only 90 calories for a serving. I got the salted caramel bites. They did have the birthday cakes, s'mores, and like 2 other flavors. I can't remember, but the salted caramel was like really speaking to me. And I thought maybe Charlotte might enjoy that too. So yes, each serving is only 90 calories. It's got 1 protein, and it's like 2.5 fat. So I thought that would just be like a nice little sweet treat. I had to get some more croutons for a salad that we've got on plan tomorrow. We're doing like a spicy chicken salad, so we needed some of those. Come back down here before I skip over it. I did pick up 1 can of some refried beans for, you know, one of our taco nights or whatever. I got this is just the knockoff Lipton onion soup mix for those pork chop recipe. So I just got HEB's version. I think this was like $1. So same thing, just, you know, different version. And then also for that same recipe, I got the cream of mushroom with roasted garlic soup. Now for yogurt, I had gotten, I actually bought 2 of the Oiko Pros like drinkable yogurts. This one's the mango pineapple. I haven't had this in a while. It's been a while since I actually hauled this. I really like these ones a lot. They're 140 calories and 23 grams of protein. So this is just like one of those really good options if you were on the go, kind of like how I was today. The other one that I had gotten that you don't see here, because it's in my lunchbox, but I got the peach flavored one. That one was really good. It's not a strong peach flavor either. It's just like a nice subtle peach flavor, and I really like these drinkable ones. I'm not crazy about the Chobanis. I don't know, I like Chobani yogurts. Obviously, I had picked them up, but the Oikos is better for like the drinkable yogurts. So I got 2 of those. Speaking of Chobani, I got 2 of the Chobani. This is the 20 grams of protein. This is in the raspberry lemon. That sounds like a really good flavor. This one is a little higher calorie, so just, you know, keep that in mind if you're searching for it. It's 140 calories. It does have 20 grams of protein, 1 fiber. I just thought, you know, since our calories are getting increased slowly, little by little, this is something like, you know, maybe like a dessert at the end of the night with some fruit or whatever. That would just be like a really good option. So I did get one for me and one for TJ in case he wanted to try it. And then this one I love. This one is the Oikos Pro. I think this one is also 140 calories, 20 protein. This is the key lime flavor. Love this one. So I got 2 of those. I got a box of the Eggo protein waffles and the strawberry delight. They did have, they've got a chocolate one. I wasn't really feeling that one. I've had this one before and these are really good. So these are, you get 2 waffles for 190 calories, 10 grams of protein, and like 6 grams of fat. I think I actually have this on plan for breakfast next week. And then for the kids, just in case like they decide they wanted to start eating waffles again, I just got like the home style waffles. So, but these are still good macros too. They just don't have like as much protein as the other one. So for 2 waffles, it's 190 calories and only 4 grams of protein. So not, you know, still not bad with calories, just not as much protein as, you know, this one. So anyway, I've been craving waffles lately, and so I think this is just gonna satisfy that craving. Just got Megan some more of the knockoff Totino pizza rolls. This is just HEB's brand of pizza snacks in the pepperoni. Just got 1 thing of the honey wheat bread. I got just 1 sleeve of the, what do I want to say, the tricolor peppers. I have stuffed bell peppers on plan for dinner one night, so that's why I think the colored peppers over at Sam's Club is on instant savings, but I didn't need all of those. I just need it for like 1 recipe. That's why I only got just the 3. Back here, I should have just kept on going with the yogurt because I wasn't done with that. I got 2 of the big containers of the vanilla Oikos 000 yogurt, just for like, you know, yogurt bowls and what do you call it? Yogurt bowls and overnight oats. And then finally, I was watching other people's grocery hauls. Now we don't have a Costco, and I know that Costco carries like this big tub of the low-fat Daisy cottage cheese, and Sam's Club doesn't carry it. And I thought, man, I would love to get a hold of one of these big old tubs. It's a 3-pound tub. Well, anyway, HEB just started carrying it. It's like brand new to the store. They didn't have it the last time I was there, and I was very excited to see it because, you know, we're always eating cottage cheese here. I got a thing of some light sour cream and a thing of some plain whipped cream cheese. Then I got just 1 thing of Velveeta shreds. And then back here, I just got another thing of some unsweetened vanilla almond milk, 2 gallons of 2%, and just 1 thing of chocolate milk for the kids. And then with the produce, I got a bag. I got a bag of the mini avocados. None of these are ready, so these will just stay on the counter until, you know, I'm sure by the time when we're actually ready for them, they'll be ready too. I got a thing of celery. I don't remember what the heck I need it for right now, but I do like to have, like, I just like to chop it up and just stick it in the freezer for whenever I do need it. I can't always plan these things, so sometimes like I'll have like a meal plan and we're just like, oh, we're gonna change this up. I need celery, and there we go. Now I got it. I got 1 English cucumber. I got a bag of matchstick carrots. Now I do have some in the refrigerator, but we've been like adding those to salads. Like Charlotte's also been on a salad kick lately, so I didn't want to take from her. So I just got like another bag of the matchstick carrots because we're going to be doing a broccoli cheese soup that calls for that. So that's what I got that for. I got 2 Roma tomatoes. These suckers are big, but the Roma tomatoes today were looking really good. I got 4 limes. These were 4 for $1. Avocados. I got some mushrooms, again for that pork chop recipe I was talking about. Peaches. I just got 2 of the regular yellow peaches. There's a salad that I'm making tomorrow that I don't always add it into the salad, but it's really good just for a nice added crunch, is a coleslaw. Now this is a coleslaw kit, so it comes with like the creamy coleslaw dressing. I'm not going to use that. I don't actually need that. I just want all of this just to sprinkle it onto the salad just for like an added crunch. I don't want to get like the big bags because I'm not going to go through all of it and it's gonna go to waste, and I didn't want that. So this was like a nice small bag that's just ready to enjoy. So I got that. And then I had to re-up on some of my pudding mixes because we have just been flying through all of them. So I got just 1 of the Jell-O chocolate fudge, 0 sugar. I got 1 of the Oreo and 1 of the chocolate. This is just HEB brand, you know, chocolate. It doesn't say that it's 0 sugar, but I don't think the macros are really that different. Overnight oats and Ninja Creamies, I mean, that's what we're kind of always using it for. And I also wanted to get another thing of the cake batter extract. So that is it for our HEB haul. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything put away, and next up will be Sam's Club. Oh my gosh, y'all, I did it again. Okay, so no, that is not all that I gotten over at HEB. I forgot that I had picked up a thing of Q-tips. This was actually on sale too today, so that was a good deal. So I got this, and then I also wanted to get some more Febreze, and this was actually, oh, these are not sitting right together in the pack, but anyway, I needed to get some more Febreze anyway, and this was just a value pack that was also on discount, so it just made sense to get this one. It's in the Hawaiian Aloha, which is a nice scent. I like this one before. I like this one. And the other thing is I had to go get some more mouthwash. All right, y'all, Sam's Club haul. Here is just a quick scan of the entire haul. And boy, did we pay a pretty penny for today. After taxes, I know that's different for everybody depending on like the state and everything, but we paid, okay, so what it came to was $204.56, but I had $6.13 of Sam's cash, so I actually only spent $198.43. So, but we got quite a few things, and there's some things that we don't get every single time that we go to the grocery store. So anyway, as always, let's go ahead and start over here with the meat. I ended up getting this just under 3 pounds of beef stew meat. I really like getting the beef stew meat over at Sam's Club because I think they have like the better cuts than anywhere else. So I paid $16.45 for that. This may get split, this might get split up into 2 different meals, so we'll get that. I got this because I was searching through some of my old videos, and one of the things that I had made, God, like a year, maybe 2 years ago, was a crock pot beef stroganoff using the beef stew meat, and it was so good. I remember really liking it, and I made it a few times, and so I'm like kind of craving it. So it's not going to be on the plan for like this coming week, but probably the following week. So I'm just kind of planning ahead with that one. So we got the beef stew meat. I did get another rotisserie chicken, just, you know, for meal prep with the chicken, but also it's going to be time to make some more chicken stock. So I wanted to get that to, you know, start getting that going. Oh, this was actually the other thing that I had gotten over at HEB. So this is a really pretty bag that I had gotten over at HEB. I think it was like $2, but it's like that really pretty blue. It's got the Texas and the blue bonnets, but I wanted to get this bag, and I've got like the other bag down here. You probably can't even really see that. But I got those specifically for when I go to Sam's Club because, you know, they don't have grocery bags, and I don't feel like having those boxes. So I kind of use it to like bring everything into the house. So just a little side note, that's why this little pretty bag is sitting right here, because it helped bring in some of this stuff. Anyway, so I ended up getting some Kinder seasoning. So I got the Butcher's Burger Blend. This just sounded like a really good option for, especially when I'm making the ground beef and cottage cheese and like sweet potatoes and stuff like that. So it just sounded like a really good seasoning to throw on there. I'm still using the cowboy butter for that, but you know, I just kind of wanted to change it up. And then also, just a little side note too with the whole Kinder seasoning. So I know they've got like a whole bunch over at Sam's Club and just, you know, wherever store that, you know, sells seasoning. But I don't know if any of you have considered Academy. If you have an Academy, you know, like the sports center, I think it's what it's called. Anyway, if you go to Academy, in the back, like where their grilling section is, our Academy has got like every flavor of Kinders, like all the seasonings and the sauces, barbecues, and all the stuff, all the seasonings, like even the ones that I've never even seen over at Sam's or Walmart or anything. So I was just like, holy moly. And they're like big containers just like this. So, and I think they're roughly about the same price as well. So if you're looking for a certain Kinder seasoning, check your local Academy. Just saying, just throwing it out there. I had to pick up some more ranch seasoning. I literally used the last of my ranch because tonight we are making the Mississippi pot roast. So I used the last of it, and I wanted to have backup. Coming over here, I just got some of the, what is this? The Sara Lee hot dog buns. We've got plenty of hot dogs and no buns. So this is actually a little bit cheaper than getting the Sam's Club brand of hot dog buns. This one is really good, and it's just slightly cheaper. Back here, just had to get some more of the Just Bare chicken strips for Charlotte and anybody else that wants them. But you know, Charlotte she eats them. And I've also been wanting to like make a breakfast sandwich out of those. We'll see. But anyway, I got some more of the Driscoll strawberries. Their strawberries are looking fantastic. I was actually half tempted to get a second one, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how quickly we go through this one. And I got the blueberries. I just got some Driscoll blueberries. Those are also looking good too. You know what I didn't see in the store was I didn't see raspberries or blackberries. I had to go get them over at Walmart, but we got these two. These were good. Oh, and they didn't have grapes either, but that's fine because we still got plenty of grapes anyway. Back over here. Now this was just like more like a prepper kind of item. TJ had asked me to get the last time that we were there, like, oh man, this would be like a good like kind of like emergency type thing. You get 5 cans in here. It's the premium quality Atlantic salmon in water. It's boneless and skinless. Let's see, for 1 can is 230 calories, 24 protein, 15 grams of fat. This is just something to have like, you know, in your like emergency stash. I've mentioned on my channel before, you know, if you are like kind of like doing like a stockpile of like emergency type food, I mean, nobody has the money to be dropping $1,000 on like emergency food. You just like pick up like one thing, you know, when you're doing your regular food shopping, just pick up an extra can of something. And so this was just something that TJ and I had talked about, so that's why I got that. Needed to get some more dishwasher pods. Let's see, got some broccoli florets. Like I said, we're going to be doing some broccoli cheese soup. Y'all, I know it's not soup season, but I don't care. It tastes good, and it's fine. I really don't care. So that's what the broccoli is for, because we're not using the entire thing. We'll probably use like half the bag for it, but anyway, it's a really delicious recipe. Then I picked up the 3-pound thing of bacon, and then I got some of the romaine hearts because we got salads on plan, and I got a thing of iceberg lettuce. I ended up getting the 8-pack of Del Monte cut green beans because I think like with like the unit price and everything, it was actually cheaper to get it over at Sam's than it is to like get it over at like HEB or something. Completely out of trash bags. So this is like that once a year purchase where we get some of the trash bags, and these tall kitchen bags, I mean, I've never had any problems with them. So definitely recommend if you've ever on the fence of getting the Members Mark trash bags. And then also we were completely out of paper plates, so I had stock up on that. The last things I had gotten over at Sam's was the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar and the Coke Zeros. These are like the 35 cans each, and they are finally dropping the prices. Now, I mean, I don't think it's like permanent, it's just like instant savings, but it's about freaking time, y'all, because nobody wants to pay $20 for a case of these. That is just bonkers to me. So just got just got these two. That is it for our Sam's Club haul. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this away, and next up will be Walmart. Very puny little Walmart haul. We just had to stock up on some of the things that I couldn't find over at HEB. The stores were just so busy, and there's just so many people. It's just, you know, it's like one of those situations where like, okay, I can't find it, but at this point I'm ready to leave. So I would go and find it at another store. But as always, let's go ahead and start with the meat. I had to stock up on some of the boneless, skinless chicken breasts, so I got 3 packs here. We had to I couldn't put it off anymore, y'all. I couldn't put it off anymore. So I ended up getting, let's see, this one. I know I've talked about it before, but like the price of chicken over at Walmart is, it went up 10 cents, $2.57 a pound. It kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. So this one was $10.38. Okay, we're backwards. Let's see, this one was $10.31, and this package was, if you could see that, $11.56. So I just stocked up on chicken, so hopefully we won't have to worry about that for a little while. Over here, I had gotten 2 cans of the Del Monte. It's the Southwest corn. It's got the poblano and red peppers. I got 2 cans of these, one for the chicken tortilla soup that we have on plan, and then another one for the stuffed bell peppers. So I like to have those. I got a 3-pound box of the elbow noodles because just randomly, you know, I might make mac and cheese or something to bring to church, and I'm running low, so I just got a box of that. I had to get a box of some taco shells. We just had tacos yesterday. no, 2 days ago, we were completely out of shells. Thankfully, I had tortillas, so I just like, man, I can't believe we don't have any taco shells. I don't ever do that. So I had to go get some more, and Megan really likes the nacho cheese because it's kind of like the Taco Bell, like Doritos taco shell, or taco shells. So that's why I had gotten one of those. I just got 1 can of the chipotle. It's a chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. I know they carry a jar because just, you know, like a resealable jar, and I'd prefer to get that, but I couldn't find it at the store, and I was so disappointed because I hate opening just this one little can just to get like a couple of tablespoons out of it. I mean, I'll stick it in the refrigerator, I'll put it in a container and put it in the refrigerator so it lasts till like the next time I use it. It's fine. I just like the resealable jar, but I need this for our tortilla soup that we'll be making. So that's why I got that. I got 2 of these, well, it's a pack of 2 of like the deli style like Kaiser rolls, and I got it for 69 cents. I specifically got these for those salmon burgers that I just picked up for me and TJ. So that's what that is for. Like I said, I couldn't find any blackberries or raspberries over at Sam's Club, so I got them over at Walmart. So just got the 2-pack of raspberries and a thing of the blackberries. These were looking really good. I got 2 cans of the Pringles all dressed. Y'all, I think this flavor is like disappearing. We keep looking for them. Every time me and TJ go to the store somewhere, anywhere, we're always looking for the all dressed, and they've got like all the different flavors, and maybe even new ones are coming out, but this one is his favorite. I finally found it, so I got 2 of them. So, you know, hopefully this will last him a while. And then a couple of non-food item things. Charlotte needed to get some more mouthwash herself. She likes the bubblegum flavor. I could not find this over at the dollar store. I couldn't find it over at HEB, so Walmart it was. So I just got one of those. And I know the sticker is covering it, but I got this big old thing of turmeric vitamins. It was the last one they had left, y'all. But I can tell you it is the 500 milligram, and I take this every night with like, you know, like our nightly cocktail, this paired with like the magnesium. So I needed to re-up because I've got like 1 left. I've got 1 left in the cupboard, so I figured this is 250 tablets is going to last me quite a while. And the last thing I got was the NYX, it's a brow pencil. And yeah, I've been using the darker color of, like, you ever use eyeshadow to like do your eyebrows? It works, but you know, I figured I would get this. And so yeah, that is it. That is all that I had gotten over at Walmart. Oh, and before I forget, because I'm already forgetting, we ended up spending $99.41 over at Walmart. Does this look like $99 to you? I don't think so. All right, y'all, last tiny little haul from Dollar Tree. So I just picked up a few things, just like little snacky stuff, things that we actually needed. Let's go over it. Okay, so little snacky stuff. I saw these goldfish in like the s'mores flavor, and I thought of Charlotte. I thought, man, she'd probably really like these, and so I just got these for her. I'll go over that in just a second. And then for Megan, I got the goldfish and the Frank's Red Hot sauce. Like, she loves it. This is like the best hot sauce for her, and I thought, well, she might actually like the goldfish flavor in that. So we'll see. I got that for Megan, that for Charlotte. This, I got the mini golden Oreos. This is for like the Ninja Creamy, like the cake batter Ninja Creamy. Like I said in my last grocery haul, that I've been using the little cookies that I got in the pantry, and that's all fine and good. I'm going to continue to use those, but I spotted these and I thought, well, I kind of would like to actually try these. You know, not the entire bag, of course you wouldn't do that, but a serving is like 9 cookies apparently. So, you know, I figured I could just save that for a Ninja Creamy. And then the red vines. Now I had TJ in mind, of course. Red vines is our absolute favorite. There was some corporate people in the store, and they were walking around just like asking people, you know, like, can I help you find anything? You know, how's it going? Thanks for being here, that sort of thing. And one of them had said that they wanted to buy some candy for their team. And so because they were talking to me, they're like, oh, well, do you have any family members, and get something for you? And so I was like, oh, my husband really likes red vines. So they bought the red vines for me. So I didn't buy that. I bought these, I didn't buy that one. So I thought that was really nice of them. So I picked up the Stouffer's whales. I know there's just like obviously they're like a different version of like the goldfish, of course. Megan's boyfriend really likes the whales, so I had him in mind because he is coming to visit us, and so I figured I would get the whales for him. And I needed some pink salt, and they've got it's not often they carry it, but whenever I find it, I like to grab it. So I got some of the pink Himalayan salt. It's the extra fine. I got 2 things of taco stands. Now I know what you're probably thinking, girl, you just got stand and stuffed taco shells. Yes, I know. But the only reason why I get the stand and stuff because I didn't have one of these. These are actually a 2-pack. They also had them in yellow too, but I know Megan's favorite color is red, so I figured that's why I'd get the red. But anyway, so I got these for just like times where, you know, sometimes like in the clearance section of like the grocery stores, they might have taco shells that are not the stand and stuff, and I don't ever buy them because they're like they would fall over if you didn't have one of these. So I don't know, sometimes it's just like a little bit cheaper, and I just thought this would be an easy thing to do. But anyway, moving on. I got these heavy duty scouring pads. There's like 4 in a pack. Reason why I got this was to kind of help with cleaning the goat's water trough because it gets really disgusting, and so I thought this would be a good idea to help with all the scum. Sorry to say, but there gets scum in the bottom of their water trough, and I need to scrub it out, and so I figured these might actually help. I got one of these squeegees. Now they've got a couple of different squeegees. So of course they've got the blue and white one, which is like, I think their brand. They got like an all gray one, but this is a green one, and it's from Pine Sol, and it was still $1.25. I grabbed this because sometimes we have like one of those stand shower, we don't have a bathtub. We have like one of those like stand-up showers, and sometimes like the back of the shower is just like pools up with water, and so I just thought this might help with that. I don't know, we'll see. Zest, I picked up this 2-pack thing of Zest because we like to be zestfully clean, and this is the moisturizing Lush Orchard and Almond Oil. I feel like I can kind of smell it through the packaging. I'm not really sure, but it smelled really good. But Zest is a good brand. We like it. We trust it. And I like to have bar of soap on backup because, yes, we do like body wash, but sometimes, like, especially like if Charlotte, she's out of body wash, she'll come and steal mine. And so then I like to have this on backup. So that's why I had grabbed that. I got this little container because I am like, you know, I like to get the pink salt, but it's like, it's in this bag and it's not easy to like, I mean, like, yeah, it's got like the Ziploc thingy, but I think it'd just be easier just to dump the whole thing in a jar. And so basically that's what I got it for. I got it for salt. And I do have like a shaker thingy, but that's just for like, you know, like if you're making eggs or whatever, you sprinkle. But like when you're cooking something and you're gotta like scoop it out, like I wanted a jar for that. You know what I'm trying to say? Anyway, I had to get some more bathroom cleaner. The kids really like this bathroom cleaner because it doesn't sting their nose, so I got another one of that. And that is it from Dollar Tree. Y'all, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so already. Share with somebody you love. Hold on, I forgot the meal plan. 1 second. All right, so tonight we're doing the Mississippi pot roast with the French fries. I had to revise this. You've probably seen this. If you saw my last grocery haul, you've already seen this list. We're revising things. We're not doing the Italian quiche. Megan requested the spicy chicken salad. She wanted her boyfriend to try that, so that's what we're doing. Oh, I have it right here. Saturday, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this Saturday. We're doing the potato and leek soup on Sunday. The week that you're seeing this, on Monday, we're doing the slow cooker. This is Nicole's recipe. It's the slow cooker mushroom pork chops. That is delicious. We've had it before. It's definitely a keeper. Tuesday, we're going to do the Santa Fe stuffed bell peppers. Wednesday, we're not doing leftovers. I'm actually going to make a big thing of the homemade mac and cheese. The kids love it. We're going to save some of it to the side for me and TJ, and then we'll probably just do some hot dogs with that. Thursday will be a chicken tortilla soup. I cooked that in the crock pot. Friday, we're going to do those Monte Cristo sliders with the onion rings. That had to get moved around because of, you know, whatever. Saturday, we'll do the copycat Panera broccoli cheese soup. I know, y'all, it is not soup season, and I don't care. But TJ had said something about broccoli cheese soup, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember I made this. I think this came from allrecipes.com. This is delicious. I've made it before, so I figured I would stick that there. And then Sunday will be a leftover night. Let's try this again. That'll do it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you next week for another grocery haul. Bye.